Okay, LGR 2.0 is live. So let me see. I'm trying to share my screen now. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, you can see your screen.
Okay. All right. So welcome to Moneymaker Circle. Moneymaker Circle. So tonight we want to talk about how to make money with copy and paste trading. I feel like a lot of you already know that this is one of the major ways that I make money. And then I'm about to put you guys on something that will extremely blow your mind. Extremely blow your mind. Now, this meeting is about showing how anyone, even those who do not know how to trade, can profit and make money from the financial market through a simple copy and paste AI system. All right. So our agenda for tonight is that I'm going to be showing you how to earn $20 to $300 daily with copy trading. I'm going to show you my secrets to earning over $50,000 in 2 years doing copy trading. I'm going to also tell you why most people quit and how to not be most people. I'm going to also show you how to bulletproof your income with copy trading. This is like something that I feel like most people need to learn. I'm also going to show you how to get grandfathered into the LGR 2.0 upgrade and how you can do everything that I have just said without selling or posting on social media. Okay. And you guys already know me. I will assume that 80% of you already know me. You've been following me for a while. Okay. You know that I don't do a lot of cho. I like to show workings. Now, this is a withdrawal that I did yesterday. I made this withdrawal yesterday. You can see the date here. Okay, this withdrawal. How much can you see on my screen? I don't know if the chat is up. I can't even see good chat. I think I will need to join this thing with. I'm coming. I want to join this meeting with my other device so that I can see your chat. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I just want to be sure that I'm able to see the comments because I can't see the chat. And I want to see the chat so that I want this session to be very interactive. So I'm able to know what's happening, what you guys are saying as I'm asking. All right, so this is a withdrawal that I did, yes. I need to turn off my audio. Yeah, disconnected audio. Okay, yes, I can see it now. Your network is not stable, okay? Brian and Caster instability network. We don't need that tonight. All right, let's move ahead. So this is a withdrawal that I did yesterday. Please don't write on the screen. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. We're very organized people here. Don't do that. Okay, just pay attention and listen to me. All right, this is another withdrawal that I made. This is $3,600. And I received 5.5 million. This is another withdrawal of $1,050. I received 1.5 million. This is another withdrawal, $1,030. I received it in my Bybit USDT account. This is another withdrawal of $434. I received it here and all. So what I want to do tonight is to show you exactly how you can leverage the LGR upgrade, that's LGR 2.0 upgrade, to be able to replicate such results for yourself. Okay, let me go full screen mode so you guys can see clearly. All right, so before we go into that, because I know that we probably have a lot of people listening to me right now that do not know me. So first of all, introduction. Who is this lady speaking to you? So if you're just joining my call for the first time, you're just hearing my voice for the first time, my name is Cassandra. Friends and family call me Cassie Royal, which is the short for Cassandra Royalty. And yes, that's my name. On some days, I am helping business owners with creative strategy on how to scale their business. And if I'm not doing that, I'm in my community sharing money making opportunities. I am also a multi-award recipients. And here are some of the awards that I have gotten over the years: most outstanding business strategies, outstanding service to entrepreneur, and all that. But that's not why we are here now. The reason why I sharing this or making a little introduction of myself is so you know that this is not just like one random person talking to you. This is somebody that has made a lot of money for herself, that has helped so many people make a lot of money for themselves, and have been recognized so many times for doing this. And I figured that I had a conversation earlier today with someone, and I figured that a lot of times when I host calls like this, I don't get to share you guys my story because most people think that it has been all rosy. So let me take you guys a bit back my story. Now, I am a mechanical engineering graduate, graduated in 2019. And by 2020, normally, if somebody graduates in 2019, those in Nigeria here, you know that the next thing you're thinking about is what? After graduation is what is on every graduate's mind? Let me know. I want to be sure that you guys are getting a job. Okay. Are you sure you're a Nigerian? As they fit NYSC, you know what we're kake? NYSC. So I was supposed to go for NYSC in 2020, but I couldn't because I was not having funds. So give me a minute, please. I want to close my window. Okay. So I couldn't go for NYSC because I was not having funds to buy like the NYC kits, like those shorts, the socks, the white canvas, all of those things that seems very basic now, but they were not basic at that time. I didn't have the money. So what did I do? I got a teaching job where, they offered to pay me 12,000 naira monthly for me to teach primary six. And then, like, after working there for like 2 weeks, the HOD came to me and she was like, oh, we wanted you, since you're an engineering graduate, we wanted you to take just one and just two basic science and basic tech, and then we're going to add 3K to your salary. And I was pretty excited because I'm moving from 12K monthly to 15,000 naira monthly. And that job was like the beginning. I would call it the beginning of my journey because it gave me the leverage to be able to save up and to start up other things. And mind you, by that time, I had already had multiple failed businesses because in my final year was actually when I started exploring internet opportunity, which was in 2019. So by January of 2027, I'll be 8 years doing this whole internet thing. Okay, that is the foundation of my story. So whenever you hear or see your Cassandra David right now, this is where I started from. So if you're a student listening to me, you're someone who maybe you're a graduate or whatever, I want to let you know, and this is something that I have said so many times, there is an infinite amount of money on this internet. You see this internet that all of us we are in. There is an infinite amount of money there. You just know how to get yours. Like this is what I've learned over the years. Like you just literally know how to get yours. Every single person that you see that are making so much money online, they've just been able to know how to get theirs. Like the money, just like you're being put into like what should I call it now? Should I call it a vault? And it's your ability to like be able to pack the ones you can pack. That's how much you'll be able to make. That's exactly how this internet is. Now, this picture here was a picture of last year. Last year I did spine surgery. And honestly speaking, why I'm putting this year too is because in as much as I know that this is not motivation, I'm going to go right into the business, but I'm trying to lay some foundation. In as much as I know that, we have this quest to make a lot of money, which is like, which should be everybody's priority. I also like want to take a moment to be grateful for my life because you guys would probably not be here. You would not even know that someone like Cassandra David existed because I almost died last year. I had a spine surgery. This was me. I had a spine surgery last year. This spine surgery cost me a whole lot. In fact, when they gave me the bill, I was depressed for 2 days because I was like, Jesus Christ. You know those kind of bill that would demand you to like have to open a GoFundMe. That is the kind of bill I was giving for my spine surgery. But I was able to fund this surgery 100% myself. 100% myself without help from anybody, family, anybody, not even my parents. My parent 5 naira was not even in. Absolutely nobody. And after that surgery, after like, there was so many times that I I started doubting God in a lot of things. And then my mom was like, that because, and most of my problem was like, I work so hard. How can I just like, carry this kind of money I was supposed to use for something very important to me? And funny thing, if you're following me on WhatsApp, you would know that I was already planning to, because I had this surgery like some days to my birthday last year, and I was supposed to celebrate my birthday in Rome last year. So you can imagine that kind of a thing. I was already planning for the trip before this happened. And my mom was like, that you should be very grateful that you had the money to do this surgery. Because if you did not have the money, you would have not even survived. Who would have? Is it like the school that I was working with was earning 15K? I didn't want that raise the money for me. Who on earth would have been able to raise that kind of money for me? And that is when I told myself that no, you see this internet thing, I want to lock in ad, and I'm sharing this too for you to lock in ad because there are so many of us that do not have helpers. Like if we cough like this, nobody will give us 2K. If you are that kind of person, you should take internet money really seriously. Not just because you want to live a lavish lifestyle or whatever, but because you want to be able to bail yourself from certain situations that nobody can bail you out from. Okay? Now let's move on to the business of tonight. So now we are leveraging. I'm coming, I can't even see. I need to move this upward. Okay. So now we are leveraging a simple system to earn in 3 ways. Number one is what? Copy trading. The other one is stocks and investing. The third one is social selling. Now, for this call, I'm going to be going over the copy trading system. And I want to take it step by step, actually, for people who this is their first time ever hearing the word copy trading. Now, if you've never heard the word copy trading before, and you're just hearing and you're assuming, okay, what is copy trading? It simply means copying expert trades to make money in the financial market. That's literally it. So every single time that you hear me say copy trading or you hear anybody at all saying copy trading, that's literally what they mean. That they are copying an expert in order for them to make money in the financial market. And there are 3 ways you can do this. You have the automated system, you have the semi-automated system, and then you have the manual. Okay, I'm going to show you as we proceed, how like every of this system is being done. Now, remember I said that copy trading is making money, copying expatriate to make money in the financial markets. And now, just in case you're wondering, what is the financial markets or what it means to trade in the financial markets? Now, the financial market is a marketplace where buyers and sellers trade financial instruments such as stocks, currencies, commodities, etc. And the forex is the biggest financial market in the world. Many people usually assume that forex is the only, because every single person, when you hear somebody say they are a trader, you automatically assume that they are a forex trader. No, not all traders are forex traders. Forex is just one of. But the reason why forex is so popular is because it is the biggest financial market in the world. There are people who trade commodities. There are people who trade stocks. There are people who trade crypto. All other kind of instruments in the financial market. But yeah, the forex is the biggest in the world. Now, what is forex trading? We bring us to the main thing now. The term forex simply means foreign exchange. That's what it means. So every single time you hear somebody say forex, what they are saying is foreign exchange. The word forex was should I say formed from foreign. They took Forex. That is what forex is. Foreign exchange. And foreign exchange means currency. So we already everybody here know what trade is. They taught us in school. Trade is buying and selling. So when somebody say forex trading, so they are basically saying they are buying and selling of currencies. Are we getting it? Let me know. Are you guys following me? Drop a yes in the comments if you guys are following me. Amazing. Amazing. So I'm taking this step by step. I know that some of you now you are aware. Yes, let's give others that are not aware because I want everybody to be on the same space, on the same pace rather. Okay. So now let's take a look at some of the things you need to know about the forex market. Now, like I said before, the forex market is the largest financial market in the world. $7.5 trillion are traded daily in the forex market. Let that sink in. What did I say? $7.5 trillion are traded daily in the financial market. So this means that every single day, like as we are in this meeting right now, this is like 2023. I mean, by time, like it's 23. As we are in this meeting right now, 7.5 trillion have passed, went in and out of the financial market today. This is the reason why it's called the largest, because this is the kind of money that goes in and out. And you know, one of the reasons why this kind of money can be traded every single day, simply because we have the large players in the forex market, like the banks, like the governments, bigger institutions. They're the one who trade very heavily in the market. So every single time when somebody say, oh, forex is a scam, it's very funny because such a person is speaking from the place of ignorance. Now, I also understand because I have seen it myself a lot of time on the internet, when people use a lot of who is writing on our screen. Are you people children? Can't you organize yourself? Now, I've seen a lot of times where people like, try to use Forex to try to scam people. Okay, that exists. So we cannot take away the fact that there are a lot of people that do a lot of Ponzi stuff in the name of Forex. But generalizing that the Forex thing is a scam is so funny because the money that you put inside of your bank, The money now, that your 2 million naira, your 5 million naira, some of you now, you have like 100 million in your bank account. That money that is in your bank account, your bank is trading with it every single day. Every single day. That's why you can go and browse it out. Who are the largest player in the financial markets? You will see there, your banks. So how are they the largest player in the financial markets? Let me see, who is this person? Marco, please, can you remove this person that is writing on our screen? So how are they the largest player in the financial markets? Because they have access to a lot of money. Okay. Now, the forex market is also live 24 hours per day, 5 days a week. So it means Monday to Friday, the forex market is open. So basically, the forex market opens once when the bank opens. Okay, the forex market opens when the bank opens, and it can be traded from any device, because this is like a lot of questions I usually get, from any device, so long that device have access to the internet. And then you can see it here, it says over 10 million people trade Forex online. Now, my question to you right now, listen to me. How much inside the $7.5 trillion did enter came to you today? Like inside the $7.5 trillion that went in and out of the market today, how much inside of that money was your own share? How much inside of that money was your own share? Now, this is what I'm coming. I need to get back to the Zoom. Let me stop sharing. Hold on for me. I'm coming. Somebody said none of it was my share. Um, okay, let's go back. Okay, now, so this is what the Forex market looks like. What you can see on your screen is what the Forex market looks like. So every day, there are people who sit down and look at this thing like this and are able to tell what to do next. But me, I want to ask you guys. I want to ask you guys now. I'm not speaking. If you're a trader here, I don't want an answer from you. Now, the rest of you, can you be able to, like, looking at just by mere looking at this, do you understand anything? Like, just by looking at this thing on your screen, are you able to understand anything? Are you able to? Because even me that is doing this class right now, I don't understand anything for anything where they this screen right now. I don't understand. I do not understand it. But there are people who sit down every single day. They look at this green candle, red candle, and everything, and they'll be like, oh, I think this thing is going to buy. So they're taking a buy and they make money. Oh, this market looks like, oh, there is an uptrend, downtrend, there's whatever, 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 whatever. And they are able to, yes, I know that they are candlesticks, and they're able to, understand, because they've mastered over the years, they've mastered the ability to read the market, either through like fundamental analysis, technical analysis, or whatnot. All right. But me, and every single person in my community, what we do is now leverage the person that sat down and the person tell us what to do, and then we copy. That's literally what copy trading is. And then we copy. Okay, so a large percent of us have the basic knowledge of what trading, forex, and all those things is. I mean, for somebody like me who has been in this space for 2 years, yeah, I do, but I do not analyze the market. So I would not call myself a forex trading expert. No, but you can call me a copy trading expert, Sha, because I mean, there's somebody inside my community that says she's a professional copycat. So I wear that badge with all honors because I make money with it. So why not? Okay, why not? Now let me show you an example of. Okay, I need to put this out for screen again. Let me show you an example of what it means. So when an expert sits down to analyze the market, they give us the trade like this. This is how the trade comes in. So you can see they're saying, oh, for us to buy XAUUSD, XAUUSD is gold. Remember I told you that we buy and sell currencies or commodities. So XAUUSD is gold. So saying we're buying gold, this is our entry, this is the stop loss, these are the take profits. So all we do is we open our MetaTrader. MetaTrader is the app where we take the trades on, okay? So we open the MetaTrader, and this is what it looks like when you want to take a trade. You can see this thing here is copy. You copy, you click, sorry, you click on it, you paste it. You click your stop loss, you paste it. You click your TP, you paste it. And then the trade says buy, you click buy. So another thing you have to, this is not a copy trading class. Like I'm not going to be teaching you the integrity of like copy trading, but this is basically just what we do. So another thing is that just make sure that the trade, you can see this chart now, they are not the same because the market is at 5,020 as at the time I took this screenshot. But this trade like is like a recent trade, and this is the entry is 4,074 here. So, but when a trade like this is called, you go to your chart and check, oh, okay, the market is still at the entry price, and then you are able to take it. So this is basically how we copy and paste trade. And this is what it looks like when you take the trade, or when the trade is closed, or when the trade is open, basically what your trade looks like. So I know that a lot of you are familiar with screenshots like this. You probably, if you have not seen a screenshot like this, you are living under the rock. If you have not seen a screenshot like this anywhere, you're probably living under the rock. So this is what it looks like when we take a trade. Now this is XAUSD. Now this is a buy, and this is the profit made. This is still XAUSD. Now this is a sell, and this is profit made. So whenever it's a buy, this place is going to be in blue. This is the pair. This is the entry. This is where the market closed. This is the profit that was realized. Now this is a sell. That's why this is a red. This is the profit that was realized. Now, if we flip it now, this is a buy. This is a trade that took a loss. So when this side of the trade is in red, it means it's in loss. So what this means is that we were in a buy, but the market was selling. So that is to tell you that there would always be losses in trading, because there is nobody, in fact, there's absolutely nobody. If you hear anybody tell you that they make absolutely no losses in trading, they're probably telling you a lie, because there is nobody for sure that can always know where the market is going at every given time. So your ability to be good, or your ability to be classified as an expert trader, is your ability to have more wins than losses. So it's not your ability to not make losses. It's your ability to have more wins than losses. That won't make anybody who calls themselves a trader an expert in it. Now, you would agree with me that there are like three things every single one of you on this call. I mean, you can disagree with me if I'm saying jargon. Now, if you're on this call, I am very sure that these are the three things you want: money, lifestyle, and time. Money in the sense that you want to be able to make money to take care of yourself, to be able to afford the things that you want. Lifestyle is the fact that you want to have, freedom to be able to do what you want. Not necessarily like living lifestyle and everything, like being able to like do what you want at given time. Do you understand? Like, oh, you need to be at this place right now. You can be at this place without having to overthink it. And then time is that freedom that it gives you to be able to spend time with your loved one. Because there are some of us that work so much that we don't even see our parents. We don't even see our siblings. We don't even see our children. Not because we don't care about them, but because we got hustle. You go out very early in the morning, you come back late in the night, do all of that. Generally, sometimes the time you have, it's even, some people, it's only Christmas, they have time to bond with their extended family. I remember when we were growing up, every December like this, we used to travel to my mom's village, and all our siblings, they would come. That's the only time they used to see each other, because everybody's busy throughout the year hustling. And I don't know about you guys, but me, I don't want that kind of life that I don't get to see my loved one all through because I don't have the ability or like the means to be able to, I don't have the luxury of time to be able to do that. And these are the three most important thing. Every other thing follows, but you see these three that is on your screen. That is what yes, thank you, good health included. That is what everybody, wants. Now, what kills your copy trading journey? Because remember, I told you that we're going to talk about, um, how to bulletproof your earnings in copy trading. Now, what kills your copy trading? Most people, when they get into copy trading or when they start copy trading, one of the things that kills their copy trading is greed. Because, and let me say this, I remember talking to a pastor one time that wanted to join my community, and I was talking to him about, oh, you need to make sure that you don't get greedy. And I was like, no, I don't have greed in me. I have the Holy Spirit. I say, okay, now see, that greed that is hiding inside of you, trading will bring it out. See, so it's not about you not having greed at all. It's about you controlling your greed. There's the two different things, because sometimes it happens to every single person. Sometimes you are winning so much, before you know it, you start increasing your loss size, because it is, do you know what it means to just copy and paste? Like, you just, person give you digits, now you just carry digits, paste them inside the forex market, and zoom, you have made $200. Another one, $200. You get overly excited that greed starts to play into place, because you start feeling that desire to want more. You want more, you want more. And that's what kills most people, because they become so greedy that they now start entering or take like a large chunk of losses that would have been avoided if they had the ability to control that greed. Now, on the opposite side of the greed is fear. Can you see that now? Now, this one is the set of people that literally fear stops them from everything. So they're always trading with fear. So they just enter the trade now. They say that the trade is reversing. Maybe they're in a buy. They say that the trade is reversing. The fear grips them and they close that trading loss. I've seen that play so many times with so many people. And trade that made every other person money, fear made them end in loss because they did not have the ability to wait to allow the trade play out. So you can see this is now the opposite of it. So you can see that it's not your ability not to have them, it's your ability to be able to control them. Because even me, none of us like losses. Even me, if I see my trades going in red, I like, hey God, you go be like, see, make I draw the candle to go in my direction. I mean, if you're a copy trader or you're a trader at all, you would have felt that way at one point or the other. So now the other one is inability to follow instructions. If you've been in my community, you know this, that this is my number one thing. I always say it all the time that if you're going to be successful here, your ability to follow instructions will play a huge role in your success. Ability to follow instructions. So they'll tell you do this, but no, you are commander of know it all. You go and do this. Some people feel like, oh, because they've been in the game for so long. I'm talking about being a copy trader now, not a trader, because here this thing is copy trading session. So they'll feel like, oh, I've been doing this for so long. They would enter a trade, they would not use stop loss. Or they will enter a trade, they would not manage their risks. Or they will give them an instructions, or maybe like a trader is saying, oh, I'm going out of this trade. Everybody close your trade. They would not follow. So your inability to follow instructions is what would kill your copy trading journey. Now, another one is impatience, which is like is intertwined with fear. Impatience, everything is hush, 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 hush. Like you're very, very impatient with everything. You're so impatient. You start your copy trading journey. You're not patient enough to want to learn the ropes. You are not patient enough to want to understand how it works. You're not patient enough to let your trade play out. Some people like some people they will take a trade. The trade does move in like cents. They've already closed. That those lack of patience anyway. And then the last one that I put here is lack of knowledge, community, and guidance. So this is like where a lot of people always miss it. Lack of knowledge, community, and guidance. They don't have the right knowledge. They lack the community and the guidance for everything, for like getting into copy trading. Now, for you to be a profitable trader, you need access to the right trainings, guidance, and community. Now, for you to make money from copy trading, you need access to the right tools and simplified system. Access to what? The right tools and simplified system. That's just it. And the thing is, okay, I just remember something about this, what's it called? This inability to follow instructions. Now, when a lot of us, I mean, is there anybody here? Let me just ask this question now, and I need everybody to answer me. You've never copied anything in your life. Like you are here and you can beat your chest that you have never in your life, from your primary school to your secondary school to your university, you have never copied anything, like copied assignments, copied in exam, copied text, copied anything. You've never copied anything in your life. Can you? Can you beat your chest to say, hey, person don't lie, oh, Michael say is a lie. Is a you people. Hey, see them now. They now want to make us look like the bad people. They want me, I've copied assignments. I've copied sometimes when I was in school, sometimes I even forget that they gave assignments. I just come to the class and the lecturer is about to come. And they're like, lecturer, assignment, Jesus, I don't forget. You don't do a copy and paste. Baddest, I like you. Baddest copycat. A lot of us have copied before. Now, the only difference with the way we copied then and the way we are copying when it comes to trading is that then we try to make what we are copying unique so that they don't know that we copied, because you don't want the lecturer or your teacher to know that why did this person and this person write the exact same thing. So you try to like use your own words, try to like phrase it, paraphrase it, reframe it. But in here in copy trading, we don't rephrase or paraphrase anything. We copy the exact. This is why it's so easy. And that's why like a friend of mine will say that even somebody with half brain can do this, because you don't have to think to do this. You don't have to start thinking, how can you rephrase this thing? No, because nobody's going to be asking, why are you making the same money with this same person? Or why is your entry the same with this same person entry? Nobody. Nobody is going to ask you that. So when it comes to copy trading, it has to be what? Exact. That's where your ability to follow instructions. You don't have to fine tune anything. Nobody cares. All right. Now, let me introduce you. Somebody do gaga gaga, drum roll, the excited part about the call. Let me introduce you to our LGR upgrade. How many of you knows what LGR is? Let me see. How many of you know what LGR? It's an acronym. Do you know what it is? Type it in the comments. What is L? Somebody already said it. Let's Get Rich. So LGR is our copy training community. It's called Let's Get Rich. It's short form of Let's Get Rich. Like LGR is just a short form of Let's Get Rich. And LGR is launching the 2.0, which is an upgrade of Let's Get Rich. The upgrade. Drum roll. Should I unveil? Should I unveil? I feel like I am enjoying Zoom meeting more. Because YouTube, like, I will just be talking till the end. But look at how we are all vibing. We're all vibing, yeah. Should I unveil? Are you ready? Say ready. Give me fire, 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 fire. Make my brain the hot. Make I dey feel myself. Unveil. Okay. So this is LGR. What can you see on your screen? I want you to pronounce it. I know I can't hear you, but pronounce it. Like call it out. What can you see on your screen? LGR 2.0 is elevate. Elevate. Is there somebody on this call that is ready to elevate? Are you ready to elevate? Like I said, this is the next level millionaires. I mean, we're coming from Let's Get Rich. Now we're about to soar. Like the sky, we're shooting for the moon. So yeah, so elevate. And our tagline is learn and elevate. It's as simple as that. Now, what is Elevate? Elevate is a community with a mission to help thousands of people create financial stability and growth, leveraging the power of social selling within the financial markets. So all we do is make money buying and selling currencies. Buying and selling currencies. Now, in today's world, everybody wants to learn a new skill. Like that's like everybody wants to learn. I don't know how about you guys, but every day I personally wake up thinking about how I can get better at whatever it is that I do. And these days, everybody is also curious about understanding AI. Okay, so now Elevate has an e-learning center or an e-learning academy that makes e-learning means e-learning like electronics learning that's online. Okay, which makes trading more accessible to the average person. So you learn, meaning you master new skills and build knowledge. You earn, you apply those skills to create results. You elevate, so you build stability and achieve more. Stability first. That's why, like, when people say when people say they are chasing financial freedom, sometimes I ask, are you financially stable first? Like, you need to be financially step by step. Like, you have to be financially stable, and then you become financially confident. So financially stable is the phase where you can easily pay your rents, you can take care of your basic needs without struggle. That's financial stability. Okay, that's financial stability. Why being financially confident means that if you lose what you have right now, you can be able to, like, if you lose, maybe anything happen, health took your money, whatever, you lose all you have right now, you can bounce back. So you are financially confident, meaning you have skills, systems, whatever, your brain and everything. You can turn all of that into money in like some given period of time before you start approaching financial freedom, which is your ability to like be able to stay. Like financial freedom is getting to that level where you can stay 1 year without doing something or doing anything, and money keeps coming in because you've gone through that phase of stability, gone through that phase of confidence, you've built system structures, all of all those things in place to become financially free. So you see the process now that I just walked you through. Now, at what level are you in right now in your financial journey? Are you financially stable, or you are below financially stable? You're approaching financial stability. Are you financially confident, or you're approaching financial confidence? What level? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know everything. Let me know. So yeah, so elevate at that level of elevate, we're trying to build this stability so that we can achieve more, because it is when you are stable that you're able to achieve more. That's just the truth of the matter. Okay, financially unstable. So now I want to welcome every single one of you. 100 on this meeting now. 100 of you out of the thousands of people that saw the link but are not here. So 100 of you are here tonight to witness the, should I call it an unveiling, the pre-launch, of Elevate in Nigeria. So let me welcome you to the Elevate ecosystem. Okay, the Elevate ecosystem. So I'm going to walk you through everything that encompasses Elevate and how you can leverage this same system to build financial stability for yourself. All right. So the first thing, okay. So let me say this now. When people decide to start trading, when people join meetings like this and or hear about trading anywhere, one of the things that they meet is like a financial market barrier, like which is very, very common. Maybe in your first week, and all that. And things like that are usually caused either due to knowledge gap. Like there are some things that you don't just know. And not because you don't want to know them, but because you do not have access to know them. Sometimes it can be emotional discipline, like you have like inability to control your emotions, which is like those things that we talked about. Greed is an emotion, fear is an emotion, all those things are emotions. So you having that inability to control your emotions is one of the things that make people hit this financial market barrier. Another thing is access and complexity. You have access to certain things, but it is complex. Another thing is lack of mentorship. You don't have anybody that is, putting you through to what should be done. Now, Elevate has the solution for you. So the Elevate ecosystem combines premium education, professional market insight, practical trading resources designed to help every member develop confidence and consistency in the financial markets. So there's trading education, professional signals, smart trading resources. And the first thing every member of Elevate gets is the Trading Academy. So this is where you get to learn the financial markets through structured, easy to follow video lesson. So there is the beginners, intermediate, the advanced, so whatever level you are in your trading journey, this meets you. So even though we are leveraging trade, we are a platform that leverage mostly the copy and paste system. We also give people the opportunity to become master traders themselves, because there are a lot of people that get curious about the market. Like, okay, this thing that you know I'm making money from, I want to be able to sit down on my own, look at this market eyeball to eyeball, and say, I will deal with you. So there are people who are like that. So this is where you'd what's the word? Stop writing on our screen. This is where you get to be that person. So you can learn A to Z of the financial market. You can be your own financial boss. Okay. Now the second thing is the live trading session. So beyond you copying and pasting trade or whatever, you get to join these experts live. You see them trade live. You watch them trade live. You get to ask them questions. You want to know, what is the reason, the brain behind certain decisions that they take in the financial markets. This is where you get that. Okay. So you get to join these expert traders live. So you get live market analysis, trade setup, interactive session, because people are giving you trade every day to copy and paste, make money, and all about that. This is where you get to meet those people that are giving you those trade. You get to ask them questions. Oh, this trade that you gave yesterday, what was your, what did you see in the markets, blah, 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 and all those terminology. Now, swipe to trade. See, I don't know you, but I can tell for a fact that if you become a member of Elevate, this is going to be your favorite product in Elevate. Now, swipe to trade is semi-auto. Remember, this is where I get to even explain. Remember from the beginning, I told you guys that there are three ways we do the copy trading thing. So we have the automated. Now, the automated is like you do not handle anything. You just connect your account to an expert account. So whenever the expert is taking trade, the trade automatically reflects on your account. So you can wake up in the morning and see that this person took a trade. You made money, or you wake up in the morning and saw that you've made losses. So you have no control of it. The moment you connect your account, everything just happen automatically. So you guys already know what like the word automated. Now, the semi-automated is where the swipe to trade falls into place. It's in between the automated and the manual. And this is where like you connect your account to a trader, you choose, it said that you choose your trader, you set your risks, and then you swipe to trade. So whenever a trader wants to get into them, so you've connected your account to a trader. Whenever they want to go into a trade, you get notified. So you have the ability to decide that you want to take this trade with the trader. So you swipe it. So the moment you swipe, you're automatically in the trade. So you don't have to copy and paste manually, but you make a decision whether you want to be in the trade or not. So if you don't want to be in the trade, you leave it. If you want to be in the trade, you swipe. Unlike the automatic, you don't make that decision. Whatever the trader is taking, it will go on your account. But the semi-automated, you make a decision. So you're able to set your risks. You're able to decide whether you want to be in the trade or not. And the moment you enter the trade, every other thing is being handled by the trader. Meaning, if the trader breaks even on the account, it reflects on your account. If the trader closes the trade, it reflects on the trade. So that's why it's semi-auto. So you don't have to manually do all of those things. You don't have to manually monitor the trade. It's being monitored by the trader, but you have to decide and agree that you want to be on that trade with the person. So this is perfect for beginners and busy professionals, that you don't really have time to like manually copy and paste your trade and all of that. And then we have the signal decks. Now this is the section of Elevate where you get real-time alerts from experts for the best entry positions. Okay, so they send you a buy trade. This is their entry, this is their TP, this is their SL. Just like I showed you earlier, you now manually copy it and then you paste it. So everything about the trade is in your own hands. Your risks, your decisions, your everything is in your own hands. When to close the trade, when to break your own even. Also, even though the experts will give you those instructions, you still decide every other thing. Do you understand this so far? So here you get like forex, stocks, crypto indices. It gives you the trade. It comes in like buy Euro USD. They give you the entry. Buy can be JPP, CAD, can be JPPY, whatever pair, and then all you do is copy and paste. So this is where you get the old manual um trading thing. All right. Now we have the wealth decks, which is like a new addition to this upgrade because we've never had this before. Now this is the place where we are learning how to build long-term wealth because we you're growing your money through trading. It's also very good that you learn how to diversify your income. So yeah, you're learning how to build a diversified investment portfolio with confidence. So we are all going to be learning how to build a portfolio. I once saw a video one day on Instagram where like a lady was sharing her journey to building a $1 million investment portfolio. And I'm like, oh wow, I would like to also do this for myself. And she's not just stopping there, she's also doing that for her children. And she was making the maths in that video that by the time this a kid is 30 years old, this is what they would have in their investment portfolio. Like that's amazing. Imagine my mother did that for me. Imagine my mother did that for me. So this is where we get to learn things like that. So you discover how to invest in shares of leading companies, understand long-term investing strategies, grow your wealth through disciplined investing. Now, this is a very long-term thing. Unlike the copy trading parts where you're making money. So you can make money today, lose money today, whatever. So it's like a daily thing. This one is a long-term thing. So you might not even see profits for like 1 year. So it's a long-term thing. So you're going to understand. So this is the part like a lot of you have heard people talk about, oh, I bought shares in MTN. I bought shares. I have a shares in Dangote Sugar. I have a shares in Access Bank. I have a shares in which other one? All those company, Apple, Netflix, all this company. This is the section where you get to learn those things. So you get to learn stock investing, how you can own shares in some of these world leading companies, the global markets, how you can access investment opportunities across international national markets, portfolio building. You learn how to build diversified portfolio for long-term growth, dividend investing, where you understand how quality companies can generate long-term passive income, risk management, investor education, and all of that. So Wealth is designed to help members build lasting financial stability through education, disciplined investing, and long-term wealth creation. So as you're making money through social selling, through copy trading, you're also taking part of those money to invest in yourself and your future. Okay, so that you can have retirement plan. All right. Now, the next thing you get access to is smart tools. So this is where you have tools. You have access to AI, like an AI assistant that helps you optimize your trade. If you have traded with me before, ever, you know that I am very big on journaling. Like, in fact, if you don't journal your trade, I consider you a very unserious person. If you don't journal your trades, I consider you a very unserious, whether as a trader, where in fact, I feel like as a copy trader self, like you should. You have no reason to not journal your trade. And over the years, or should I say over the months, we journal our trade manually. So we have to have like a book. You might remember there's one time that we did an LGR meeting where I even show you guys like my book where I use ruler and do all those manual journaling and all that. But now, thanks to AI, we now have an AI assistant that journals your trade automatically. So you don't have to do um all the manual stuff. So this AI help you to, analyze your trading habits, identify improvements, opportunities, just basically support you in making like a better decision. So the AI can, monitor your trading statistics, your win rates, your risk management, the overall performance um of your trade. This is where you get access to it, the smart tools. And now the next part of what you get is Elevate's partnership. Now, Elevate as a community have partnership with a lot of trading technology companies. Not a lot, but like the best of the best trading technology companies where and this part is where it gives you access to advanced tools. And for this class, I'm just going to be showing you our biggest partner. Okay, so Elevate has partnership with Primeverse. You can see it here, official partnership, Primeverse. Now, as a member of Elevate, you will enjoy full access to the Primeverse Academy, giving you additional education, resources, learning opportunity designed to support your long-term growth. All right, I'm going to show you Primeverse, like just give you a sneak peek. I say, God, I beg you, sneak peek. Make I know this is like tongue twister. Sneak peek of what Primeverse look like, which is like one of our partner platform, and how you can leverage it to make money. All right, so let me walk you through Primeverse. Can you guys still see my screen now that I'm not on my? Can you guys still see my screen? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I'm not seeing any comment. What's happening? Okay. Yes, you can. Yeah. Okay, so this is Primeverse. Now, as a member of Elevate, you get access to this. Okay, you get access to the whole like ecosystem of Primeverse. Let me show you this. Okay, let's go to the dashboard. So here you get access to Prime Academy, live session, Prime Insights, Zona. This is like a scanner. Okay, this scanner too is I don't know which category will I place scanners as. So I think scanner are also manual trading. The difference between the the only difference between scanners and the normal trading we take is that AI are the ones scanning the markets, and a lot of people love scanners, and we use scanners a whole lot because the AI can assist in scanning the market just the way a human being sat down to analyze the market and give you trades to copy. The AI can sit to analyze the markets and give you trades to copy. I'm going to show you like a whole lot of results people have gotten using all our scanners. So we have the Zona. This is also a scanner. We have the Prime Sync, which is like the automation where you sync your trading account to an expert. We have the Oracle. This is where like you get to journal your trades, and all of that. We have the travel portal. This is like my favorite. This travel portal is in partnership with Traverse, which is like another of our partner platform. Now, you get as a member of Elevate, you get access to discounts on trips, flights, like up to like 30 to what's it called? Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me open that for you first. No, this is our travel portal. Traverse. So this is Traverse. So you can see it here. Luxury resorts, you get like 30 to 50% off. First and business class tickets, Emirates, Qatar Airways, you get like 20 to 50% off. So you are making money, you want to travel, you get a discount. Like I'm so excited. As somebody who loves to travel, me, I'm excited, really excited about this because I mean, if I get discount, why do I have to pay full when I'm in a platform where I can be able to get discount? So five-star hotels, global cruise, yacht, VIP events, all those things, you get access to them. All right. So yeah, these are like I just wanted to show that a whole lot more and other like of our partners platform, but I just wanted to give you just like a sneak peek of it. Now I just gave you a sneak peek. Now let me show you what leveraging Elevate and its ecosystem looks like for me and members of our community. All right. Now this is somebody here that made now and should I say it? Should I call it like a disclaimer? This is somebody say, this is so beautiful. Ooh, I'm happy to hear that. Okay, so a disclaimer, this is like basically results for this July alone because the those that interface you just see me show you every single person that is there right now got access this July. It just like what's the word to use now? Everybody just got onboarded like officially because they just finished up. The developers just finished up, did the finishing touching earlier of this month. And from just this month alone, these are the result people are already getting. Now, this is somebody here that you know we drew 10,000. Yeah, I want to show you people something. If I don't show you people this, why will I not show you people this? I want to show you. Let me go to feed now. So this is the main part. So here we have like a feed where you can make posts. This is like basically a social media platform on its own. You can post on stories, just the way you post on your status. This is somebody posting, this another person posting on their stories, and all those things. Like it's so slick, slick on slick, slick on slick. Like if you know how to use Instagram, very well. You would love this. Now, this person here made a withdrawal of 10,489 Canadian dollars. Look at what he wrote. Happy Tuesday. God is good. Feeling bullish. You know, go feel bullish, okay? 10,000 CAD. You would not feel bullish. Hey. So this is someone here also in the community that made $11,000 in first 16 days of July. Like the first 16 days of this month, this person here already made $11,000. This is another person here who posted, like, took a sell signal that was called, and he has, like, smashed TP3 with that trade. This is another person here said, wow, what a start, 20% gain already. This person here made $57. This is another person in the community that made $692. This is another person here that made money with the Zona. Like, this is one of our AI scanners. So you can see it on your screen now. Now, just, you remember I showed you a screenshot of what it looks like when an expert sends us a trade. Now, this is what it looks like when the AI sends you a trade. When the AI scans, it sends you an entry. You can see it sends you an SL. It sends you TP. All you have to do is to just copy these digits and paste it into your trading account, and then you get to make money. So you can see this trade now, smash the whole TP. Now, this is another person here that made $10,000 USD. This is another person here. This person here on this trade. This is NAS 100, one of the pairs that you get to trade. 17, 10, 7, $15. Zona on fire. This is another person here who took a trade from the scanner, and all TP was smashed. This is another person here who took a trade from the scanner. He said gold is selling, feeling on fire. You can see the trade is and this, like, screenshot is showing now. The particular trade was about to smash TP2. This is another person here, solid profits today. You can see on this place now. This person made a loss on this particular trade. He took a gold sell and made a loss on that trade, but was able to recover. So that's to tell you that you're going to make losses. Because if I keep going on, you would see figures. No, we don't deal with small numbers here. You're going to see figures, but that doesn't mean, like, losses does not happen. Like, I already told you from the beginning that losses happen. Trading is in itself is a risk, just like every other business. You can be an importer, exporter, and your goods will capsize in the sea. You can be selling something in Balogun markets and fire would burn oil. Like, basically, trading, just like every other business, has its own risks. Okay, so sometimes you're going to take a trade that you're going to lose money, and sometimes you're going to take a trade that you're going to win money. But now the part that, how do I want to say it? The part where the community plays a huge role is you're having more wins, than the profits, because that's how you're going to become profitable anyway. So now this is another person here, profit for today, feeling motivated. This person here, amazing month. Person has been able to grow his accounts by 58%. You can see this person here making 800, 800, 800, 1,000, 1,000, 1,900. This person here said, I just used first time on my real account, not the demo, with this new community, and I made $62. This person here say, well done, made some money. This is somebody here that made $13,000 on a trade. Like, these are people that are Agba rich stakers. This person here deposited like $3,600. You can see it here. I was able to make $13,000. So the thing about trading is you also trade according to your risk appetite and also according to your capital. Okay, you have $100, you can take. So imagine that you have $100. Of course, you're not going to be trading with this kind of risk. This person has big capital, $3,600, and not just that he has big capital, he also has big risk appetites. So, like, that's why I always tell people, like, that's one of the things I always teach whenever we do, like, our Saturday virtual hangouts, is that your risk appetite is different. I can have $200 and you have $200. You can have more risk appetite than me, meaning you can be willing to take more risks than myself. Maybe my $200 where I get now and my last card. Of course, I'm going to trade differently than you. So it's not really about the capital per se. It's also about your risk appetite, because there are some people that have this 3,600 that would not trade like this. There's some people that have this 3,600 that would trade more than this. So he posted this and said, living the life. No, go live the life, okay? $13,000. So this is another person here that made $52, sent me a screenshot, said today's profit. There's another person here that made $264 in 24 hours. And this person here made $21, first day of trading. This is profit from today. Like, it's a whole lot. Like, I have like an album, like a folder of results. Like, it's a whole, I just don't want to open my gallery. That's why I had to put them here, because there's sometimes I don't want people to see my gallery and don't ask me what it is. So that's why I had to put some of them here. I could, like, keep going on. This person here said, I've now reached 1,500 in 2 days is a blessing. This person here funded $500, and in 2 days he was able to make $500, making his account $1,000. This person here made funded $800. You can see it, and he made a profit of $1,000 in his first week, making his account 19. You can see that. He said insane signals we've got. And then by the next week, that this is the same, this person here, this is the same person. By the following week, the person has taken his $800 account to 3,000. He said, thank you for making my dreams possible. That's what is on this chat. Like you can see, these are a whole lot of screenshots from the communities. More screenshots on the communities. Okay, so now this is also what losses looks like. So you don't see a lot of blues, win, made, and you are not seeing loss. So you can see this is a trade. This is actually my own personal screenshots. Okay, so this is a trade that I lost $93, $100, $18, $18. So this is a trade. This particular day I ended the day in loss. So yeah, losses happen. Okay, this is another person inside of our community that got started recently, funded $100. You can see it here. On 27th is on Monday now. Should be on Monday. This person here funded $100. And then on the first day of after funding his live account, he made $33. You can see it here. Then the second day, look at the first two trades the person took, made loss. You can see it. And then the next two trades he took, he made profits to recover the loss, and his account was floating $4. So in 2 days, if you calculate this $33 and this $4, we're having about $38. That's what this person has made in 2 days. So you can see first day looks all sweet and good. Now, this second day, a lot of people would call it a bad day, but to me, it's a good day because you ended the day in profits. You see, and then no matter how small, you didn't end the day in loss. Because I always say it's that the biggest skill a trader can have is your ability to protect your capital. It's not your ability to make money, your ability to protect your capital. And that's what this person has just done here. Okay, now I've shown you like a whole lot of results. I want to refresh your memory on how all these people that I've shown you so far, how did they make this money? Through copying. This is how the trade came. The last one I showed you was a buy. Now this is a gold sell. This is how the trade came in. They just click on this copy sign, paste, click on the copy sign, paste. The instruction here says sell. They click sell. You can see it here. Sometimes the instruction can say sell limit. You click on it and choose sell limits. All of you, there's like a whole lot of videos to teach you how to copy and paste if you've never, done this before. You can see this particular trade now. All the take profits hits. Like this was a one trade. You can see it here, written one. Okay. Now, these are my own result. I don't want to come here and be showing you my own screenshots of trades that I took because anybody can actually show you screenshots. That's just the truth. Do they make withdrawals? Like, did the money enter your bank accounts? Like, that one be the cocoa. Okay, so this is a withdrawal I made $613, $736, $68. So when I make the withdrawal on my trading accounts like this, I make it to my Bybits. I 90% of the time always withdraw my money in USDT. Only on a few occasions where I withdraw to my Naira account. And yes, you can withdraw. So you deposit in Naira, you can withdraw in Naira or in dollars or whatever withdrawal method of your choice. It's a preference. Okay, this is another withdrawal here. $172. This is a withdrawal I made 401. This is when the money landed in my Bybits. You can see it. This is another withdrawal I made 380. This is another withdrawal 172. This is when the money landed in my Bybits. This is another withdrawal $100. This is another withdrawal I made $1,050. This is when the money landed in my account. You can see it 1.5. This is when the money landed in my account. This is another withdrawal I made. How much is this? $359. And this 164, 434. This is like 100 withdrawal, 164, 136, 200. This is 1,030. This is like a recent withdrawal. So you can see, like, when it comes to copy trading, I do make a lot of money. Like, in fact, I can say with all confidence that this is one of the biggest way that I earn. I have like a full folder of withdrawals in the last 2 years, like a folder with maybe like 300 or 400 screenshot and some that I don't remember to put in that folder of screenshots of my withdrawals because I'm able to learn how to leverage a system. I do not know how to trade. I said it at the beginning. I do not sit down to analyze the market. There are people who have done copy trading with me that are now trade experts. Like, they now know how to trade because they sat down to learn how to trade. I am a marketing professional. I'm a marketing strategist, a business consultant. I do trading as an additional source of income, which is now like my big source of income. So yeah, why I'm saying this is so you know that it doesn't matter what you do for a living, you can make a whole lot of money with this system. Whether you decide that you want to know how to trade yourself, which I would recommend anyway, because trading is one of the highest paying skill. I mean, you can see that for yourself. Or you decide that you want to leverage other people's expertise to make money, whichever decision that you make, you can do this for yourself. Now, for a platform to be offering you all this, for a platform to produce results for its members like this, now, if you take it seriously, there is no way you would implement what you learn from this platform and the community and would not make good money. Now, a big question I want to throw to you right now is what would be a good income for you right now? I want you guys to type it for me. What would be a good income for you right now? What's that money that I'm not talking about money that would like change your life, like a good income, the kind of money that you'll be earning now, you'll be able to live comfortably. $500 monthly, $1,000 monthly, an extra $3,000 monthly. What is that figure? What is that figure? $10,000 monthly, $20,000 monthly. Like me now, 100K. 100K. If you follow me, you would know. I always say that all the time. Like as I do like this, I wake up every day, sleep every day, trying to hit 100K a month. So what would be a good income for you right now? All right. Now, the beautiful thing about trading is that you can make money without being super active on social media. Okay. You can make money without having to refer people or sell anything because the way you make money is buying and selling, but not like on social media, inside the financial market. Inside the financial market. I remember once when I just started this copy trading thing, I remember my mom saying one thing that all this is the way, like when they will see some boys, they don't have work that they do, they're always on in their house, in their laptop, and people will be thinking that they're doing Yahoo because people don't know what they do, they don't sell anything, they don't have business. So some of them are actually traders. I was like, yeah, they're traders. Because it's not, I mean, I don't even think like, is Yahoo still raining when there are skills like this? They're traders. So you don't really have, so you can be making so much money. And people are wondering, like, this one will even get job every day, 247, day house. They make money, buy inverter, they watch movie. Because you have a skill set that do not really demand you to do all those things. And for those of us that are already business owners, we have the ability to combine this because it's copy and paste. It doesn't take so much of our time. So it allows us to make so much money as an additional income stream to what we are doing. Okay, so now how do you become an Elevate member? I mean, you don't want to become an Elevate. Are you not excited to be an Elevate member? Are you not? Or you don't want to know? We should just end this meeting here. Do you want to be an Elevate member or not? Should I tell you? Should I tell you? Now, before I show you how to be an Elevate member, I want to show you what copy trading membership looked like for us before Elevate. And don't just take a chip pill, relax about for what I want to show you right now. Now, this is what copy trading looks like for us. Like a lot of you, like okay, like a good percentage of you can relate to this because we're all in LG out there. Now, this is what copy trading looks like for us before Elevate. Now, I started copy trading in April of 2024, so I'm over 2 years right now. And the first platform that I did, the platform membership is $149 your first month and $100 every single month. I mean, most of you know this. And then this was the other platform that we did that you can see on your screen. The first month is $199, then $179 every month. And I can tell you for a fact that we were paying this every single month. So you can decide to open your calculator and calculate how much somebody like me between April of 2024 up until December of 2025, how much I was paying every single month to be in this copy trading platform. This is how much I was paying. And not just me, we have like hundreds of members in our community that was paying this every single month. So you can see the 3 month subscription, you can see the 6 month subscription, you can see the annual subscription here. This is literally what, and when you subscribe, like you're paying to have access to their services. You need to have access to the traders, to have access to the tools, to have access to all those things. This is outside your trading capital, which means that you would still need to fund your trading accounts to be able to trade because you have to have a capital to buy and sell. If you want to start a business, you need to have a capital to buy and sell. So this one that you're seeing on the screen was just our membership fee, and then we still needed money. So you can have somebody. Let me give you an example now. I'm trying to lay a foundation to something. That's why I'm taking out my time to explain. Let me give you an example now. You can have $400 right now, and you wanted to be a member of this platform that you're seeing on your screen. Like this was like the previous platform that we're in. Half of that money, of that $400, has gone into you paying for your subscription. And then half of that money is what you would now use to trade. Do you understand me? And then whatever money that you make that month, depending, you now still have to pay the next month's subscription because you still want to be a member, you still want to be getting access. And we did make good money. I mean, if I don't all these platforms, if I didn't make a lot of money, I would not still be in copy trading. We did make good money and all that until a lot of things started to change, and I found this. Okay, where we don't have to spend bulk of our money on membership fee so that large percent of money can go into your trading capital, or even you go into um buying stocks, investing in shares, and all of that. So now drum rolls to Elevate membership. Now for you to become an Elevate member, Elevate membership is just £29 every 2 months. This is, 29 pounds 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 every 2 months. This is, 29 poun £29. Can you see the difference? So how would somebody like me not be excited? Like imagine coming from paying $179 every month to now £29 and having access to a more advanced. So this is what it looks like to become a member of Elevate. So if you've never done copy trading before, or this is your first time, I want to let you know that I am genuinely jealous of you. Like, I am genuinely jealous of you because this is how you get to start your own journey. Hey! If you have pressed the calculator, like I said, if you have pressed $179 for, say, like 18 months and go and see what it gives to you, you would see how much I personally have spent every single month being in platforms like this. And this is what you get to spend. This is how you get to start your own journey. And you say, I will not be jealous of you. £29. And it's not monthly. 2 months. Paid £29 for a whole 2 months. And I was myself, every member of my community, we're paying $179 for 1 month. The month will finish like 30 days. You renew $179. Like I'm literally envious of you. Now, this is what Elevate membership is, and you get access to everything. Everything included in Elevate, access to all of Elevate's partnership platform and all that. This is your membership fee. And this is just the pre-launch fee anyway. Let me just say that. This is the pre-launch fee. Now, Elevate membership goes to £49 monthly after the global officials launch. The date has not been announced. Okay. The date has not been announced. So after this, what's it called? This phase, it goes to £49 monthly. And even at £49 monthly, honestly, I would still consider it a steal. Okay. I will still consider it a steal compared to what we have done in the past. But here is where it gets interesting now. Everyone who become an Elevate member before the 10th of August, you get grandfathered into the £29 every month membership for the rest of 2026. Now, what this means is that if you become an Elevate member between today and on the 10th of August, when Elevate does the global official launch and increases price to £49, you get grandfathered, meaning you get to keep your £29 subscription till the end of this year. Like £29 for 2 months instead of having to pay 49 every month. So that's what I mean. So let's say, for example, you get into today's 30th of July, right? And let's say like on the 15th of August, official launch happens. So what that means is that people who get in by then are paying $49 monthly. Now, someone who maybe paid say like on the 12th, which is after 10, maybe they paid £29 and still get in. When that person's subscription finishes, they get to renew for 49. But you, because your grandfather into 29, when your subscription expires, you get to renew for 29 till the end of the year. Till the end of the year. So this is how, so like you should be grandfathered. Like this is, I don't even know how to express how I feel right now. And this is not all, guys. Now, every active Elevate member gets free subscription after 6 months. This means that you get your membership waived after your 6 months as a member. Let me explain this in the simplest way possible. Now, say you get started today. You automatically become grandfathered into the £29 2-month subscription. Okay, so let's do the calculation. You get started today. Your £29 subscription will expire September 30. You renew your next £29 because you are grandfathered. You don't have to now start paying 49. You will not start paying £49 immediately because you still have the rest of the year being grandfathered. So you renew for £29 and that other one expires November 30th. Now, you also now renew for £29 again because the deal was that you are still grandfathered to the end of the year. So you now renew again by that November 30th. Your subscription now takes you to January 30th. Now, if you count between today and January, you've spent 6 months already. So once your subscription finishes at that January 30th, you get free sub that takes you till March. Blow my head. Like, blow my head. Now, if you sit down to do the calculation of the money you have spent between getting started today up until this March here, your money never even reached my 1 month subscription for my previous platform. Your money has not even gotten to the 179 that me and every member of our community were paying every single month. So now, if you procrastinate and decide that you want to start later, then that's on you, which is also fine. When Elevate launches globally, you will now pay £49 monthly to become a member. So that's what your membership access would be. So that's a call on you. So do you decide that you want to get in now and get grandfathered so that your subscription, imagine paying 29 pounds and you're having 2 months access, and somebody else who like decide to procrastinate is paying 49 pounds and having 1 month access. Well, the truth of the matter, whether you or them, you both are still in the lucky squad. But why procrastinate when you can save yourself money and then still get access to the same thing that, you know, others are having access to? So yeah. So this is like, I just wanted to take out my time to explain this. And my own excitement in all of this is the free subscription after 6 months. So it's more like Elevate is saying, thank you for being with us for 6 months. And then you don't have to pay, you know, you don't have to renew anymore for like not anymore, like you don't have to pay the next subscription that you were supposed to pay. That is being covered for you as a thank you for being on the platform for 6 months. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, so just to reiterate, Elevate's membership price goes to 49 pounds monthly after the global launch. Now, let's say with everything that I have explained to you so far, from the very beginning to today, you've seen the products, you've understand what copy trading is, you've seen the result from the community, you've seen my own results. Let's say that you want to take things slow and you're only able to make $10 daily, which is like the minimum you should do if you take this seriously. Now, $10 daily. I will not say that, or I will not stay here to assume that, oh, every single day will end in $10 because there's some days you probably not make any money. There's some days you will not trade. There's some days that will probably end into loss. But with the kind of tools and resources that you have, and of course, from the result that you have seen, $10 every single day would make you what by the end of 60 days? I need you to do the numbers yourself. By the end of 60 days, which is like 2 months. So you have a whole 2 months, a whole 2 months to make a lot of money for yourself. Now, instead of the way me I like to do it, like I like to assume that my subscription is still $149 so that I take things seriously. Now, instead of you now renewing it $149 or $179 like we usually do on our previous platform, you get to pay only 29 pounds or 49 pounds, depending on when you start anyway. You get to pay that. And that rest of the money, you can either use it to fund, to increase your trading capital, or you invest it into building your stock portfolio. You can see how this plays out. Now, access to information is what differentiates people. Trust me, you cannot become what you don't know. I say this all the time. The difference between you right now and those people that you admire is access to information that they have and the ability, like their ability to take actions to that information. So now you know because you have access to the information. You know now that there is a lot of money to be made here. You know that you just have to plug in. So the big question is, will you take action? So here are the 4 things that you need right now to start. So let me just give you the steps very quickly. Your membership fee, which is 29 pounds, your zeal and readiness to learn and grow your income, because you can have your membership fee and not have the zeal. It's a two different thing. People usually assume that the fact that you have the money to do this means that you have the zeal. No, it's two different things. I've seen a lot of people that actually have the money and don't have the zeal. So these are the things that I need from you, that we need from you. This is what you need for yourself to get started. Your zeal and readiness to learn and grow your income, your smartphone, and then your trading capital. Okay, the money that you're going to use to trade. Your 29 pounds is the membership, the access to have access to all these tools, all these resources, and all these things. And then your trading capital. And most of the question I get asked all the time is, oh, how much trading capital, whatever. You can trade whatever amount you have. I think like our partner, the broker that we use on Elevate allows like a minimum of $50. So you can trade whatever. But I personally always recommend a minimum of $100. But that's left to you because it's your trading account. So you do whatever you want with your trading accounts. Now let's go over Q&A before we round up. These are like the questions that I get all the time. And then you get to ask me whatever question you want to ask me. Now, can I do this with my smartphone? 100% yes. Because MetaTrader is on the smartphone. Like, I don't think I've ever seen MetaTrader, what MetaTrader looks like on the laptop before. I've never used it on my laptop. I don't know how it looks like. I always trade on my smartphone. So yes, you can use it on your smartphone. What if I don't make money? I get asked this question. Like I think like a lady has asked me this question before. What if I didn't make money? And me, I want to throw it back to all of you now. What if you make money? Because a lot of times when we want to get into something, the what if is always in the negative. How about we flip it into the positive? What if you make money? What if this becomes the thing that changes your life? What if this becomes something that takes you from one level to the other? What if this becomes the thing that gives you the exposure that you need in certain things? What if this is what becomes the thing that teaches you a lot of financial discipline? There's just so many what ifs. But now let's come back to this what if. What if you don't make money? And so what? And so what? I've done a lot of business that did not make money. And so what's gonna happen? You're not gonna die. But the truth is, you would never know if you don't try. You would never know if you don't try. A lot of people have missed so many opportunities that could change their life because all they think is, what if they don't make money? What the like? What's the worst that will happen? That's what I always ask myself, and that's the reason why I am where I am today. That's the reason why I went from earning 15,000 naira monthly as a primary school teacher to wherever I am today, or to wherever I'm trying to be tomorrow. Because I don't really care. I always tell myself, what's the worst that could happen? Like, what's the worst that could happen? The worst is that I will fail. And so what? So, how much is 29 pounds in Naira? I think like their exchange rate is 1,000. This is pounds, so not dollars. So it's 29 pounds, not $29. Okay, so I think that their exchange rate is one eight 1,850. So you can do the calculation, 1,850 times 29 pounds. That's what you're going to see. Let me see. That's like 53K. Okay, so that's the amount. And you can also go and do the calculation of 179. We're paying like 250K every single month. And now you get to pay. Oh God, oh. I don't want to say I'm jealous of you because I feel like I've said that a lot of times now. Can I make my renewal fee using the product and services? I want to ask you back the question. Do you think you would make your renewal fee of 29 pounds for 2 months using the product and services? The way me I would answer you is, if a lot of us could do platforms where we're paying $179, and we stayed in that platform for 2 years, paying $179 every single month, do you think that you are very unserious enough not to make your renewal money in a whole 2 months? Okay. So yeah, do you have any question for me? Let's take a question. Let's round it up. We've spent a lot of time here. Any question before we'd round it up? All right. Because your next step to take is you get back to the person that sent you the link to this call. Because if you're watching me right now, you're listening to me right now, it means someone cares enough to share this with you. So you get back to them and they're going to guide you on exactly how to get your Elevate membership. They're going to guide you. So you get back to them, tell them, oh, I'm ready to join Elevate. How do I join Elevate? I want to become a member of Elevate. Just get back to whoever sent you, wherever groups that you saw the link, get back to them and they're going to guide you on how to get your Elevate membership. All right. So that being said, number 3, how much trading capital? Okay, I think somebody already answered that. So I think we are good. We are good, right? All right. Now I have exposed this mind-blowing opportunity with you. The question is, will you take it up? Or will you be like others that passes away opportunities repeatedly? Because if you do nothing about it, there'll be no difference between you that was here and those that did not have the opportunity to attend this webinar. Imagine you that you are here now, you spent an hour, 30 minutes with me right now, and you pass away this opportunity of becoming an Elevate member, opportunity of getting grandfathered into the 29 pounds monthly for the rest of the year. You pass away that opportunity, and somebody that did not even join this call is the one that would now take it. Ha! I cover my eyes in shame for you. Don't do that. Don't allow that be you. Please get back to whoever invited you on this call, and they are going to guide you to get started. So that's all we have for tonight. So thank you for spending your evening with me. I can't wait to see you guys inside of Elevate. I can't wait for us to start building our investment portfolio together. I can't wait for us to take trips together using all those discounts that is available to us. I can't wait for us to start copying trades together. I can't wait to, have conversation with you guys on our Saturday virtual hangouts. I can't wait for us to meet physically whenever we have a physical event. I can't wait for us to do a whole lot of things together because, like, our name is right now Elevate. Like, we're about to take this to the roof, and I want you to be part of us. All right. So I'm gonna see you in. I hope to see every single one of you in the call tonight. All right. So that's gonna be all. Catch ya. See you guys inside of the Elevate platform. Good night, everybody. So you guys can hear my phone vibrating. Already sending me message. But I get back to who invited you. Don't snooze, oh. Do not snooze. Do not snooze. Okay, let me just stop the recording now.